Hello, Fernando here for Peso Pluma from the house position. Today I would like to talk about query. So what is the query button? The query button is a function that is allowing you to get access to many different functions or assignation features within the console. So this is my subgroups. The subgroup number one, that's taking the tololoche, upright bass. So if I would like to see what the input channels will be here. So I would like to see what the input channels making a feed to the destination, all I have to go is to set the question, and then basically the system will be showing what's assigned to this point. So I can see I have a few channels. These are all coming to this bus. This bus is then feeding this bus compressor by insert, and then the bus feeding the master feeding the matrix summing music and vocals, and finally we have a feed sent to PA. So the query feature is really cool. It's a bidirectional feature. So if I'm coming to a bus again and I press query, then I will see the channels making a contribution to it. So if I ask the same question for the second group, which is the sax source, and I press a query, now I can see sax source assigned to this bus, and that's the way it is. This is trombone, this is harmonies, and so on, right? So the query is a very useful thing, including to assign. So if I long press this button, again, I can see the contribution from these input channels to this bus. However, if you pay attention, I have a blinking lights on the select buttons on these units, which means by the time I'm pressing sax source number 2 with this selection, remember, press and hold the query button. As soon as I press select, basically, and as soon as I push this fader up, now sax source is feeding Tololoche's subgroup. Okay, this is not something I want to do. However, it's just a very good example how can I assign input channels to buses in a very simple way. By the time that I'm pressing query, flip-on faders automatically engage. So that means I don't need to be swapping or doing any other kind of features. Just by simply clicking the query button, everything gets back to place. So if I would like to remove this channel from this group that I don't want to get, so again, long press the query button for a second, blinking lights to the select buttons, remove the selection, take the fader out, and basically now we are back to business. I hope this makes any sense. Thank you.